Hello people. I thought I'd do a quick video on, well, just show off some of the stuff I built and maybe show off a couple of the mods. Talk about Fallout in general. So let's get started. First off, I got a mod that removes the height limit that you can build on. It was like 2,000, I think it was. 2 or 3,000, I don't remember. But anyways, this mod doesn't completely remove it. It takes the height limit up to like 9,000. So the tower is pretty big, and as you can see, the crapped out buildings in Sanctuary, they're all gone because I used clean and smooth. That's something I suggest that everybody does, is go in and find the mods that are for clean and smooth Sanctuary. Well, clean and smooth everywhere. The end of your mod list should just be a list of the different settlements and a clean and smooth everywhere. You know, clean and smooth, clean and smooth, clean and smooth. But I'm not gonna take all the elevators to go all the way up, but as you can see, it goes up ways, and that's not the roof that you're seeing there. That's the top floor. As you can see, I have a bus on the floor. You can see right about where the dot is. Well, right there. That's my bed. I have some workstations over there. Well, I have every workstation up there. I have several floors. I've only donated the first couple to my citizens. All the rest of the floors of the tower are mine. And I still have building room in Sanctuary, so the tower isn't the only thing that can be built. That's another thing that a mod you might want to look for is there it goes. Is one that removes the size bar from moving. You can build on and on and on, and the size bar will never move up. As you can see, my citizens are unhappy and it's going down. And that's mostly my fault because I tried the Wacky Weapons Workshop, where you can basically put together any mod with any weapon, and you can build your own weapons basically. And I've been building my own weapons, and then when you do that, you have to test them out. Well, I tested one out a little bit too close to inside the settlement, and well, they didn't appreciate it. Now there's two different kinds of the Wacky Weapons. You can get one that will let you build on any weapon with any mod, or you can get one that lets you get actual Wacky Weapon versions of it, of the weapons out. And yeah, see, you can rename them so they don't say wacky, but you can basically take any one of these weapons, which is every basic weapon in the game, including the broadsider and stuff like that, and you can pull it apart and use like one part. You know, like I could use the shaft from that thing and put a sledgehammer head on it, or a knife head, or a machete, or I could try fitting a gun on it. So you even have Nuka World weapons in here. Disciples Blade. And just double barrel. There's a gamma gun. There's a Gornak X. But let me pick one out and then I'll show you some. Pipe gun? No. How about a radium rifle? Alright. Now we got a radium rifle. As you can see, my chick is dressed like a Nuka girl, only she has the helmet, the hat that you get from the ghoul that you kill in Nuka World. It gives you a 30% speed boost, and all the armor that I have on gives me a speed boost, so I can haul ass if I want to. Yeah. Anyways. Because I just built this, I just took this radium rifle. Now, I could put any kind of part on that I want to. And I can build my own gun. The basics of the gun are still going to be from the radium rifle, even if I change everything about it. Let's see. I have the simplified bonuses too. Somebody did a correction on the figures and the bonuses, so now like 10%, you know, everything's been made to be like 50 and 100% and stuff like that. Alright, let's say I wanted to put a submachine gun receiver on that. Alright, but I don't like the submachine gun barrel. Handgun barrel, missile launcher barrel. Actually, the missile launcher one didn't look so bad. We'll do that. We'll do missile launcher barrel. The stock doesn't look quite right with that, does it? You can see some of them leave space. And then there's just like dead space on your gun when you're using it. But you can get ones that line up. Double short, that works. That one works pretty good. Double full stock, we'll use that one. See the sights. To be honest, the pipe scopes usually work the best because they have this little mounting piece on them that holds them. But bolt short recon, that looks like it works right. Now you can change the color of the thing. You can leave it low and you can paint it orange. Some of them have different colors on them, but most of the time you're just going to leave them alone or go with black or chrome. We'll make a completely black gun. Now here's where this is a cool thing. Because I can put two legendaries in. And the first one I'm going to easily be able to see like what it does, but when I go to put the second one in, I will already chosen. So all I'll really be able to see is the name. So I have to choose ahead of time. Say, okay, 25% chance. Deal 50 fire. Time slows down for a moment while aiming. will explode on impact, so explosive. And let's say, what, 2-shot down here somewhere? Yeah, 2-shot. You can also go with violent, and when you're making melee weapons, you can reduce their cost. But we'll go with explosive. And way down here, 2-shot. Shoots an additional projectile. Alright, now, our gun is done, but we can change the muzzle too, actually. Pipe compensator looks pretty good. Beam focuser. Submachine gun muzzle brake. We'll do that. No, they have what's called Project Override too. Right now, because of the receiver we're using, we use 45 caliber ammo. But we can change the... we can override it. We can make bowling balls come out of this little thing, or cannonballs. We can make it use cryolator ammo. Fireworks. Turn this into a flamer. Paintballs, plasma, railroad spikes, space laser blue. You can use the squirt gun recipes for the thirst zapper, like the quantum blast and stuff like that. Basically just about any, even Liberty Prime ammo. Which is, I built a gun using the Liberty Prime ammo, and that is just about useless just about anywhere you could possibly use it. See, we want to build a gun that's going to have lots of ammo available, so we'll use 10mm in our gun. Alright, so we got our gun together. Let's rename it. Let's call it the Boom Half. There, it's the Boom Ass Blaster. Now we'll get our Boom Ass Blaster. If we can find it on this list. There it is. Let's test out our new gun. Holy shit, it kicked. Yeah, the new gun is pretty interesting. See the explosions going off? How's our VATS lock? See if we can get one. Yep. 95%. Oh, Marcy, that would be wonderful. By the way, there is a mod that lets you kill Marcy, June, and one of the other ones too. are they always opening my doors? I hate that. Don't leave the doors open. Good rocket. You see it's kind of walled in. I got plenty of places for guys to hide behind if they're shooting it out with somebody. Which I don't think they'll be shooting it out with anybody because, well, there's guns all over the damn place. Hello. Wow. Bitch knocked me off there. I had to leave this side open because that's the way to Abernathy Farm. I put some little houses in upstairs. And there's another mod that I want to talk about. You can build missile launchers and heavy lasers and not have to wire them to anything. Project there.
Really strong.
I didn't take the last level lockpick. Huh. Alright. But I don't know if you can see the list when I put it up. But I'll try. Probably can't see the login page. I know that much, but once I get into the actual mods, you ought to be able to see those. Still loading mods. This will take a minute. I haven't actually been in that page in a little while. But as I suggest so far, wacky weapons. Get one to make it so that you can easily power stuff. It's the picture on the one I'm talking about. It's in utilities and it has a couple of little light bulbs on it. I also got one that makes hacking and lockpicking super simple. And I think if you use the one that turns you into a child or a ghoul child, you pretty much have to use that one because it turns all your hacks into one-word hacks. No matter where on how hard the hack actually is, it's only one word on the page, and you can only see the bottom of the page when you're a child. You can't see the top half. So the bottom of the page, when you're moving the cursor around, it shows you what you're touching with the cursor. If there's only one word on there and that word is the right word for the hack, well, then even though you can't see the majority of the screen as a child, you can still hack computers and not have to have Nick follow you around everywhere. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm going to assume that you can. And show you a simple green. That's just that one. The Project X pack, definitely, and all the additions to it. Workshop turret pack, that's the one that gives you the missiles that you don't have to wire. Unrestricted settlements, that just raises the border and gets rid of the build limit. Well, it removes the it opens the outside border. I have a bunch of them loaded, but I don't have that many actually activated. I'm not going to suggest this one. It's just I like different outfits, so anything having to do with clothes or hair or something, I'm going to probably try it. The bioweapons pack, it's interesting. It's fun to play with at first, but it can get out of control really fast. One of the guns actually sprays the thing with a bio thing that makes, well, it makes hatchlings pop out of the guy's chest and attack him. And the hatchlings pile up really fast. And they'll start attacking you, and if they start attacking you, and you're basically swimming in them, it doesn't matter if you're indestructible or not, you'll get stuck in the wall because of all the hundreds of frickin' hatchlings that are biting on you. There it is, there's the power one I was talking about. Get that one, there's my height one. The expansions to the height. Bigger settlement build areas. That tree maker one doesn't work actually. I need to turn that off. Nuka hair combos. Children. There we go. You can give your settlers a birthday suit, a pair of underwear basically, and make them put them on, and then your settlers will have armored underwear armor, and they'll basically be walking around the settlement naked, but they'll have armor. That one just adds one of the laser rifles that is supposed to be in the game. Well, that was in Fallout 3. It puts it back in. The RCWs. That's a sword. I just still haven't found that thing. Outside the cave near Orlando Station. Okay. I still need to go find that thing. Homemade gun mods. That's the one I was showing everybody off earlier. Along with the wacky weapon thing. Wacky Weapons Workshop. And here are the clean and smooth. That's everything. Just look for that blue looking page. So that's all I really wanted to do was show off a couple of the mods and you know, my settlement. Obviously there's more of my settlements that I would love to show off, but I'm doing this broadcast so I can turn it into a video, and you only have so long you can broadcast on a video, so I'll need to save this one, and then we'll see.